Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 10, end of the chapter of appreciating the little things. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was forgiveness, finding ways to forgive those who done you dirty, done you wrong, especially in childhood and young adulthood. Before you really know what's happening to you, that trauma can really do a number well, it did a number on me later in life. And so I'm like learning how to write letters to say, you did me wrong, but I'm moving on with my life. I'm forgiving myself, I'm forgiving you, and I'm moving on. And hopefully that is going to help me with future, you know, when I have a psychotic break, it comes up pretty fast. And I don't really pick up on the signs of it. And um, when um, when it happens, I um, I I get overwhelmed, and my body kind of takes over my mind, if that makes sense. And so what I'm doing is I've been kind of writing these letters to forgive those who did me wrong, who you know, did you dirty. And um, so, yeah, it wasn't even that I had that messed up of a childhood. It was just that the things that happened to me were complex PTSD, where it was happening every day. And, it's childhood. You don't know any different. You don't know what's normal or what's supposed to be happening. And um, what I learned with these letters that I've been writing to forgive is that I've been silenced. And I've been silenced in my childhood, and I've been silenced in my adulthood as well. Even in my early adulthood, as a young parent, um, you were you were silenced, and um, so I'm learning how to forgive that and let that go, and slowly, slowly, slowly bringing it to the surface, and forgiving and allowing myself to put it down. I don't have to be silent anymore. I can have the bravery, the courage, the guts to speak out and say, this is what's happening to me. Um, and maybe that's what I'm doing with this channel. There's not a lot of people out there that talk about their personal lives on YouTube. And the reason that I do that is not so much for my children, but for myself. Um, I do this for my kids to understand where I'm coming from so that they can get a better understanding for themselves when it's their time to process and try to make sense of what happened um, in their past. And so I'm trying to make it a little easier for them, and make it easier for me. Um, it's been hard to um, let go because people won't let me go. They want me contained. I don't know if that makes sense. They want you kind of pigeonholed or under their thumb. And this is my way of speaking out and saying I choose to break free from being silenced. And if this is how I have to do it, then this is how I have to do it. And so in the process of doing that, I hope that I'm shining a light for other people who have felt that way and show them um, by doing, show them by action and not performing, um, but by showing people with my actions um, that you can shine a light for others, and no matter how hard it seems, to be under somebody's thumb or pigeonholed or to be kind of trapped. You can find your way out. You can find a difference and make a difference in this world. So, all right, these are the classic tarot cards, and I pick one card for the past, one card for the present, and one card for the future. This one kind of poked out. Oh, the devil card. We won't show that one on because they're naked. And that one is kind of like, that's for the past. And that is, the insecurities, the feeling that you're not enough, the feeling as if you're, like that imposter syndrome, feeling as if there's like bad addictions that you're not able to overcome, things like that. So it's not a terrible card. It's just a card of being aware of our insecurities, being aware of our fears, being aware of our illusions, things that aren't really happening, but we believe that they are. So, all right. And then for the present, we have the Four of Swords, which is that rest and relaxation, that meditation, getting into that mode of just relaxing. And for the future, we have the Three of Wands. And that is like a man preparing for a journey. He is taking action to move forward, and he's preparing. So I'm going to pick one more card, see if we can get a major arcana card for the future. Well, let's see. Well, this isn't a major arcana card, but it's a new beginning, and that's a great card, the Ace of Cups. Look at all that water. Love it. Love it. Love those water cards. And, the Ace of Cups is a great card for starting over, fresh starts, new life. So, all right, the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And I'm putting the intention for this card is for forgiveness. Forgiving those in the past that did you dirty. So, all right. And this says, listen to the voice when it persists. Listen to the voice within when it persists. Listen to the voice within when it persists. And I need my glasses. Okay. Your inner self is what connects you to the higher guardian spirits of the universe, who will use it to attract your attention when you have a message, when they have a message for you. The guardian spirits are speaking to you to the inner you now. And you know the message that is coming from a higher source because you are moved by the words and feelings that they bring. The guardian spirit wants you to take notice. It is time to wake up and follow your path of light. You know this is true, as the inner voice is stronger than any voice you've ever heard in this world. Trust it right now. So, the inner voice is, what did it say? The inner voice is stronger than any voice you've ever heard in this world. So trust it right now. Yeah, and that's what I try to do. I try to follow my inner voice, try to follow my inner calling. And, a lot of times I don't know what I'm going to say before I get on the camera here, and I just kind of go with it, whatever is coming up as it comes. And today it was forgiveness. And I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but, we trust that inner voice and we will move forward every day. So just a little baby step at a time. All right. I wish everybody a beautiful day, and we will chat with you tomorrow.